Hey everyone, hope you're having a wonderful day so far. My name is Dylan with Designs by Dylan, and me and Dean are back this week to create a really cool, fun fall truck for you guys. Now, these trucks are great because they're easy to transition between seasons, and you probably already have a red one, but now they make them in so many cool color options, and I love the teal for fall. I just think with the orange up next to the teal color, it's really going to pop and stand out, so I'm so excited. I had an appointment this morning, so I apologize for being a little bit later, but we made it, girl. We ain't gonna miss this. And we've got lots of exciting things to show you, catch up on. We got to talk about the movies, and something dropped today that nearly blew me out the bed. So I can't wait to talk to you about that and see what your thoughts are. But as y'all come in, you'll leave a comment down below. Let us know you're here and where you're watching from. And any questions or comments you have throughout today's video, drop those down below as well, and we will respond to you as we see them. Make sure you interact with us so we can get to know you more, especially if it's your first time watching one of our videos here at Ellis. So, I'm going to give everybody just a second to come in. And while you come in, guys, every week at Ellis, they offer an item of the week. And the item of the week this week is fall floral, which can consist of stems and picks or bushes or swags. And they're all 15% off. So you can go to ellishomeandgarden.com to find everything I'm going to use today, plus so much more. And again, fall floral is the item of the week at 15% off. Okay? So I'm going to just tie a bow while we're waiting for everybody to come in. And I'm just going to use a plain burlap ribbon today. You could always use something patterned, but this truck is smaller in size, guys, so you want to make sure that you use a ribbon that's a little bit smaller so it hits the scale of the actual base you're using, which in this case is the truck. So I've just got a 1.5 inch plain burlap ribbon, and y'all, a little trick for you. This is wired ribbon. You always want to use wired, but if you want to use a 2.5 inch because you don't have this, you can always just cut it to this width. You won't have wire on one side, but with just wire on one side and the ribbon being that skinny and thin, it should hold its shaping pretty well. So I'm going to do a 3-loop bow and leave just a little bit of longer tails. I'm going to let those stay long so that it can cascade on the outsides of the truck. And then we've got some really cute pumpkins we're going to add in here. Oh my God, y'all, can't wait for fall. And here in Texas, things have been cooling down a little. Did you notice yesterday it didn't get so hot?
Yeah.
And last night it was so nice. And this morning it's not so bad. I think it was only supposed to last a couple days, but hey, we'll take it because...
And next week's supposed to be back in triple digits again.
Oh, God. See y'all back next week. We're going to be in the hundreds again. It's miserable hot. It's so hot that, like, I don't even want to get in the pool because the pool's like bath water and it's not enjoyable. And Josh the other day had some friends ask if he wanted to go to the lake, and I was shopping with my mom. And Josh said he was going to decide to go to the lake, and this is like at 10 o'clock. And I said, Josh, you're going to die out there. Last time we went out there, we were dying. It was September. And so he went to the lake. He was home by 1. And he was like, we just couldn't do it. It made us sick. It was so hot. So I hope y'all are staying cool. Okay, y'all, I have a 3-loop bow.
Have you done the baby shower floral?
I have not. I've decorated for a baby shower one time my entire life. It's probably like 6 years ago, but I didn't really do floral. I just kind of put up some decorations. So I'm putting a pin, a greening pin, or you can use a Dixon pin, right there in the center of that bow. And that's what's going to hold my 3-loop bow down in the back of the truck. Put that in first because this is a smaller project and you want to make sure you have plenty of room to work with. And then once you get your bow in, just kind of shape it the way that you want. And don't stress about it, guys, because we're going to add some other stuff. And we'll go back and adjust this in just a little bit. Okay, let's get into it. Let's talk. I know you people watching have seen the new Elvis movie. I have not seen it yet, neither has Dina. I'm going Sunday. Please leave a comment and let me know your reviews and what you think about it, okay? I sat the other night and read like 400 reviews on Google. And I mean, there's a couple people that said, it's not Elvis. Well, duh. It's a representation of his life. Of course it's not Elvis. But people are saying Austin Butler deserves Oscars. And he did a fabulous job. Darla, the one that works here at the front, she said she saw it and she just sat there with her mouth open the whole time because it was so good. So leave a comment. Let us know your thoughts on Elvis. I'm going to have Dina read them to me. And my friend Katie, and you know, Dina, you probably might know more about Elvis than I do, but she said that, you know, yeah, he died of overdose, but she thinks that he literally just exhausted his body and that's what killed him. Because he worked so hard and like all that dancing and he just was always on 100% all the time. But y'all leave your comments and let us know. So I'm dying to see it. So I'm going Sunday. Dina better get her butt down there this week so we can talk about it on Tuesday. Tell your mom y'all need to go. And I can't wait. Okay, y'all. I've got my truck, got my bow, set that to the side. I'm going to cut apart my swag real quick. Actually, I already have some cut apart. What do you know? We're going to add those in next. Okay, so I'm taking pieces of my Maple Ivy swag, which Fall Floral is 15% off for item of the week. And we're going to incorporate that in. Any thoughts so far on the movie?
Nothing.
Y'all better wake up. I need your thoughts. I'm going to put the first piece in here in the back, and I'm going to let that spill over the back of the tailgate or the truck. Remember that year I put those horns on there? Everybody freaked out on the front.
I thought it was cute.
Yep. Okay. And y'all, also, speaking of movies, they released the promotional little teaser today for Hocus Pocus 2. And I don't know about y'all, Dina's Halloween obsessed, I'm Halloween obsessed, and I love Hocus Pocus. I've seen that movie about, 9,000 times. Have you? It's good every time. So they put out the promotional trailer, and it looks so good, y'all. Of course, it's 25 years, all the technology, so you know it's going to be fabulous. But I can't freaking wait.
Rufus's friends have seen it, says it's really good, and the guy that played Elvis did a really great job. I want to see it.
Yes, me too. I can't wait. I've listened to the soundtrack already because it's out on Apple Music, and it's great. And they said that Austin sang a lot of the music in the movie that was earlier Elvis, but then as he got older, they synced those two voices together. So Austin and Elvis, and it kind of put it both out. Okay, let's take a poll. What's your favorite Elvis song? Mine's Unchained Medley. What's yours? This will be good. We'll give Dina a heart attack because she can't choose one.
I really can't.
I'm a ballad person, so I like Unchained Medley. I like Can't Help Falling in Love with You, but I also love Hound Dog and Trouble and Jailhouse Rock. I like all those. So guys, if you just popped on, I'm just adding in my leaves on my truck. Dina did go see Top Gun, though, and she said, go ahead and give me your review.
I loved it. It was really good. It was.
Better than the first one?
Well, I like the guy who played Goose in the first one, so
Who's Val Kilmer play?
Iceman.
Did his voice sound the same?
He didn't talk.
Oh, he didn't?
He didn't talk.
So how'd that work?
He had like a computer thing that he was typing on when he was having.
But I know in real life his voice is shot, but in the movie, the first movie, did he lose his voice or something happened?
No, he had his voice in the first movie.
Okay. Okay, y'all. I'm just adding in my leaves.
Debbie Fox says my first time here.
Hi, Debbie Fox. Welcome, honey. I hope you're having a blessed Tuesday morning.
Yeah, Kelly, I'm thinking that's my favorite too.
What is it?
Can't Help Falling in Love with You.
Yeah, that's a good one because somebody could sing it, but that if they sing a cover, they're all good. Like everybody's cover's different, and they're all good. But I love Unchained Medley, and he also sang "How Great Thou Art" one time, and it's on the soundtrack, and it's really good too. Okay, guys, I added my leaves. Now, I always give starting and stopping places when I do projects. This could totally be a stopping place depending on how much product you want to put in here, how much money you want to invest in the project. But these trucks are so great because they're easy and simple. And don't glue your foam in the back of there because you can easily pop it out, remove it, set this aside, and use the same truck for multiple seasons. But we have these new colors now, so I thought it'd be fun to bring this in and show you. Just in case you have a red truck and you're tired of it and you want to change and you don't want to spray paint it. Because if you're like me, if I spray paint one thing, the whole car is going to be red or whatever color I spray paint. So the turquoise is really fun. Okay, now look at these, y'all. These are so freaking cute. These are some dark blue pumpkins, and I don't know about y'all, but I love to mix colors together, especially shades of different colors, like blues and reds, greens, yellows. So, I found these blue pumpkins, and I thought a few of these would be fun just tucked in this arrangement, and then it's going to complete it super quickly. And I set this ribbon aside to show y'all. Actually, I didn't set it aside, but it's just right here. If you have a red truck, we have this ribbon right here, and it's got different trucks on it. So that's an easy way that you can, combine different components to all match and mesh well together. Okay, let's get into this. I finished out, me and Josh watched the new Downton Abbey movie, and of all the Downton Abbey series, there was like 6 seasons. Of the first movie, this was my favorite of all of them. It was so good. I loved it. And I give it 10 out of 10 star review. So leave your comment. Some recommendations for you. Do you have Amazon Prime? Okay, there's a movie or a show I started. We finished it. It's called The Summer I Turned Pretty. Girl, I turned pretty sitting on that couch. It was so good. And y'all would like it. It's a novel. It's a series, like 3 books or something. And it's turned into a TV show. Freaking fab. We finished...
Firefly Lane. What's happening with
They
that?
just finished filming. They called and told me. So it's supposed to be released by the end of summer. Because they've been working on it since last year. But it did get renewed. It's done. Oh, do you watch Umbrella Academy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you watch new season?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it just came out. I finished it. Okay, Umbrella Academy, guys, is out. Y'all know I'm a TV freak. That was so good. It's not for everybody, but, you know, Dina and I kind of like the same stuff. So you will love it. You need to go home and watch it. It's on Netflix. And there's a new movie coming out. That scary movie. To the trailer, I can't think of it, where they wear the mask. And it's got, what's his name? I think he was, you know, at Sinister, that movie with the ghoul thing. He's in that. What's his name?
I haven't seen it.
I don't know. It's called Black Phone or something. I'll send you the trailer. Okay, I know you're probably doing. Shut up. Okay.
Sweet Tooth too.
What's that?
It's the one with the kids that are the animals that have the...
Oh, they put out a trailer already?
No, somebody said Sweet Tooth too.
Oh, it got renewed, but no. We're talking about... Gina likes real scary movies, so do I. It's something that you would like. Okay, y'all, I'm taking the pumpkins, and I'm going to cut these apart because I want to be in control of where they go, so don't stick this whole stem in there because, girl, you're going to have so many pumpkins, they're going to be dragging behind the truck. You want to make sure you place them in there as evenly as possible. Dark Winds. What is that? I haven't heard. Did I tell you all last week that I watched Lonesome Dove? It was very, very good. It's the first time I'd seen it. Josh made me watch it, and I was skeptical at first because I'm a Yellowstone person. But this was like the clean version of Yellowstone. But after about, I don't know, 10 minutes, I was glued. But good God, that was so long. It was like 5 hours. But it was very good. My favorite character is, of course, the one that dies. What's his name?
It's been a while since I've seen it. I can't tell you.
My. I just watched it last week, y'all. He's still alive, too. He's like 95 or something and still working. Okay, get that money. I can't think of his name. But the main cowboy that dies in the end. Spoiler if you haven't seen it. But it's really, really good. And Tommy Lee Jones. Have you seen that movie with him where he takes the cheerleading girls out and he's like the cop? Yes, you have. It's old. You know, it's like he's a detective or something, and he gets stuck taking care of all these cheerleaders and takes them on their trips and stuff. It's a comedy. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, I'm going to look it up, and you got to watch it now. Okay, y'all. Let's please get back to this before y'all shut me out. So we have our truck. Welcome back. She was getting oil change. Now, we're getting our pumpkins, and we're going to incorporate these. And I'm going to turn this for just a second, because, honey, I can't see. And we're going to mix this in. Yeah, but Lonesome Dove is good. Have you seen the second one? Lonesome Dove 2? It doesn't have the same cast, does it? I think it's got Tommy Lee Jones, but that's it. It's got Reese Witherspoon in it, I think.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Because I grew up, that's how I grew up. I grew up with horses and...
So she loved it. Let's just say that. Okay, I haven't seen this movie, Dina. You're probably going to fall out. I've never seen Sweet Home Alabama. Is that good?
That is awesome.
It's on TV every day. And I always click on it, and I take that back. I've seen in like little pieces, like I've seen the part where they have the lightning storm. That's all I remember. But I don't remember what the movie's actually about. So I need to watch.
She goes home. I forgot why she went home. And she had love interest when she was in high school and all of that. Yeah, it was...
They fall in love then.
It was really cute.
Is anybody dying, Dina? Because don't get me set up for this. Okay, y'all. Ooh, honey. Look at these little pumpkins. Aren't those cute? Now, those stand out so well up against the orange. I'm going to stick a few back here in the back because, girl, we can't leave her out. We got to have her looking good. Just as good as the front, honey. So let me put a few in back here. And, guys, I didn't put any moss over this foam because you're not really going to see it because you've got so many leaves. But if you wanted to, always just add a little bit of sheet moss, Spanish moss, and that'll help your little problem. Somebody said something about the reed behind the door.
Yeah, they said it's interfering with the truck.
Oh, well, let me move it, girl. Hold on now. Let's see. Well, maybe. There you go. Is that better? That way you don't see everything. Okay, I'm adding a couple more trucks back here.
Debbie's asking, are you selling the truck?
Debbie, they'll sell it here in the store, but they don't ship arrangements here, unfortunately, at Ellis. So if you're near this location, Longview, come by and check it out. And if not, if you're by another location, they can make you one up. Okay, Girl, look at those pumpkins. Okay, she has had an oil change. She's had her tires unrolled. She is ready to go. I love this, y'all. Perfect for fall. Remember, if you have a red truck, same thing. Do the same project in the red truck. And you can do the same project. Okay, you can change the ribbon out. I mean, there's lots of different ways you can change this up. Now, if you don't have a good old maple ivy swag, honey, you have something at home, just use what you have and stick it in there and make you an arrangement. You just want to make sure you have foliage of some type. The reason that I love this swag so much is that you get 3 components in one for the same price. You get the small berries, big berries, and you have ombre leaves that are all different colors. So you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. Fall floral is 15% off at ellishomeandgarden.com, girl. You got the leaves, you got the ribbon, you got the pumpkins, you got the truck. Oil changes aren't included. I mean, all that is in the website, and there's so much more on there too, y'all. And listen, Linda, I love glitter for Christmas. So if you have some glitter left over, girl, I told you, my car in my house looks like a stripper has just moved in and stayed because there's so much glitter. Sidebar, let's talk about strippers. Have y'all seen that movie Hustlers with Jennifer Lopez? Have you seen that? Wasn't that amazing? She is rocking that body at 50 years old, girl. When she was on that pole, I was like, I went outside a telephone pole to see if I could try. But I watched that documentary of hers, guys, on Netflix called Halftime. Did you watch that? You know, she performed at Halftime last year, and it was about, like, her getting prepared. She is a hard worker, honey. I ain't gonna lie, but she is fabulous. So anyway, if you haven't seen Hustlers, it won a bunch of awards. She should have won an Oscar for that, just for that little dance, but it was amazing. Okay, y'all, what were we talking about? Oh, the truck, ellishomeandgarden.com. Y'all come by the locations, too, because, girl, they are starting to get in Christmas. They're getting in fall, Halloween. Get the Halloween store set here. Costumes galore, girl. You could dress up as the Sanderson sisters for Halloween. I don't know if they have the costumes, so don't hold me to it. But they do have a lot of stuff to choose from over there. I know, Liz. Well, and y'all, let me just tell you, can we get crazy for a minute? Everybody online drives me crazy when they're like, on the news, you know, and they're like, J-Lo is too sexy for the Super Bowl. Girl, if I was 50 years old and I looked like that, boom, I would be out there too, strutting myself. That's how I feel. It was fabulous, and I loved it. So, y'all check it out. It's called Halftime on Netflix, okay? Rita, I didn't see me on the telephone pole. I had to come in quickly. I had a few splinters. Let me tell y'all, too, real quick. I had some visitors yesterday. So, y'all know, y'all have a Ring doorbell? Well, I do. And for anyone who doesn't know what that is, it's just a doorbell. But it's got a camera on it, and it's motion detected. So, if you don't even push the button on it, it gives you an alert on your phone that there's motion at your front door. And you never know in my house who's going to be at my door. It's usually the children of the corn. But they haven't been back in a while since I got onto them last time. They kept coming trying to sell me some lemonade without vodka in it, and I was like, girl, please, vodka or no deal. So yesterday, y'all, my doorbell was going off. Motion at your door, motion at your door. I kept thinking, God, if these kids are out there, it's not going to be good. It's just attempting to reconnect. Why is it been doing that?
You're still moving on here.
Okay. So, motion at my door. I walked to the front door, opened it. Scared me to death. I flew back, okay? I had 3 ducks, honey, on my porch. They were quacking, making that noise. It scared me to death. And I was thinking, oh, my God. So I went inside and got a loaf of bread, honey. I went outside and fed them for 30 minutes. And things were hungry. And then they went away. I came inside, went back out. They were gone. And Josh loves stuff like that. If I go home tonight and they have collars on their neck with names, I would not be surprised. So I got ready to leave last night. I had to go get me some wine. And I told Josh, I turned the sprinkler on in the front yard. Our sprinkler system is messed up. And while they're fixing it, I'm watering because my grass is burning up because it's so hot. So I turned the sprinkler on, and I went inside, and we watched something out. Then I went to the store. When I came back out, they had reappeared. They were playing in the sprinkler. And I called Josh. I was like, Josh, your friends are out here again. So he went back outside, and he sat out in the driveway and fed them bread. They played in the sprinkler. I'm surprised Josh didn't come back in quacking like a duck, honey, because he'd been there so long. But they're so pretty, these particular ones. They have, like, leopard. That's probably not the way you say it, but like a leopard undercoat, and there's green on them. I was like, ooh, wouldn't that look good on my Christmas tree? That's all I could think of. But anyway, that's my new friends, honey. All we need is 4, and then we could call them Dorothy, Rose, Blanche, and Sophia. But I only have 3. And when you watch them, it's funny because they only travel together. You ever notice that about ducks? Like, all 3 move to the right, all 3 move to the left. They don't go separate ways. But Josh told me they can't really fly. They can hop up and down, but they can't, like, fly like a bird, right?
They can't fly.
Because my biggest fear is when I turn the sprinkler on to the back, they'll fly over my fence and the dogs will go out there. But Josh said they can't fly that high.
They can fly.
But what does he know? Is he Steve Irwin? Okay, I'm going to look it up today and see.
Because they fly like, they travel like geese do.
So they can go up pretty high. Okay. If you're a duck expert, leave a comment. Let us know. Oh, yes, Ruth says they fly, honey. Well, Ruth, great. Now I got to put something in my backyard because we got new friends. I hope they're there when we get home. Okay, y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. We enjoyed this video. Please go see Elvis. Please go see all the shows I told you. And bring us back your feedback. Dina's got her instructions for the week, which is to get down there and see Elvis and Elvis. And we will see you guys next week. Fall Floral, 15% off at ellishomeandgarden.com. Y'all have a blessed day. You can follow me on Facebook at Designs by Dylan. And we'll see y'all next Tuesday. Bye, y'all.
Bye.